to the Bill
Bert
Podcast.
Wait, you do the pod, I'll do the cast. So you say it again.
Welcome to the Bill
Bert
Podcast. Yeah, that has to be the intro. That's got to be the intro. What's going on?
Better. I got up.
I didn't sleep last night because my wife was watching that stupid interview
with
at
Meghan
like
Markle.
Full blast. Oh my God.
What was your wife's takeaway? Was she like, because I mean, Black Twitter today was all but ready to get on a plane and kill the Britain. I mean, it was like Britain. I got on Twitter and I was like,
Oh, the royal family.
Yeah, the royal family.
I mean, I just felt like I was watching some bad summertime Hollywood movie where you already knew the ending.
Yeah.
It's just like, let me get this straight. You went to the whitest place ever into a castle and you found out they were racist. Like I mean, look, obviously I feel for all of that type, but like, I don't know. You know, you're not allowed to say it anymore. You're just not allowed to say where it's just like, it's like, hey, I went out and played hockey and somebody smashed me in the face with this stick. Well, what the fuck are you playing hockey for? Why would you go? I wouldn't go there. Like, I'm not white enough to go there. They would be talking shit. It just sounded like
you're Irish, Bill. By the way, they don't want you there. That's
I got to be honest with you. I kind of like, I had fallen asleep and my wife said, do you mind if I watch this? And she had it cranked up. And then like, it ended up waking me up. And then I had her laughing her ass off because I just started doing this bad British accent. And just go, right. So then I met this ginger cunt, right? And we went to a castle and I was just being an asshole because I couldn't go to sleep. I slept on the fucking couch last night.
Oh,
so like,
dude.
I look, I don't.
I just started watching The Crown. Have you seen The Crown? It's on Netflix. It's so fucking good.
I heard that's really good, but
it's fucking amazing.
Did you watch the interview? Like I
watched it. I
just kept waiting to be surprised. Maybe I just know white people because I'm white. Like I was just like, well, yeah, that kind of seems like. Didn't they have a guy there a long time ago? He was like some Indian guy, and the nickname they gave him was Sooty.
Wasn't in The Crown.
He was such a sellout. He's going, no, it was a term of endearment. I liked it. And he was like the only Indian dude at the golf club. And it's just like, yeah, those guys exist in like 1860.
Yeah. Look, the truth of all of it is that England or Great Britain doesn't have a great history with the monarchy doesn't have a great history with racism. By the way, also these are like my takeaways from The Crown is the Queen's
now we're talking
uneducated.
The Crown. I love how you're now talking about a TV show.
Oh, but that's all I know. All I know is what I saw in The Crown. I don't know anything about the real monarchy. Is like they don't teach them. They didn't teach the Queen like school. They taught her how to be the Queen. Like at a certain age, when you're going to be, you possibly will be the Queen. They just start teaching you how to be the Queen. So you don't get like a lesson in history or you don't get math lessons. You just learn how to be the Queen. But I was like, yeah, I mean, her husband was a Nazi.
You're walking into that where they all got to fucking wave like this. You know, you have to sit there. If some stiff tells you how to fuck. Now they're literally gonna control how you wave.
Oh, first of all, I mean, it just seems like a life you don't want to live in. And I thought that's why Harry got out of it. Honestly, I thought that's why he got out of it because he didn't want to. Royal duties are like fucking exhausting, and you don't have freedom. You have no freedom. You got that from what I'm seeing.
I know they live in a castle, but how about the fact you can never move out?
Yeah,
you never move out of your parents' house, and you're just fucking sitting there, dude. How sick do you get of fucking recitals? Ah, fuck! Some cunt's coming over here with a cello. I got to get all dressed up in my ruffles. The fuck are we doing here?
I mean, Prince.
You want to go to a fucking soccer game and get shit faced and eat fish and chips like everybody else, and you got to fucking sit there, bump, 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 bump.
Dude, I tell you what, I wouldn't mind. I just because they seem pretty lax on when you can drink and how much you can drink. I wouldn't mind being a prince and just have one of those, you know, it seemed like Prince Philip always had a fucking cocktail in his hand, and the guy's 100 years old. So you get doctors all over you.
Dude, you and I would definitely be the Ted Kennedys of that fucking family. Like I would just be like how well I'm living, even if I die young, it doesn't matter because I still had a better life than everybody else in a very superficial way.
So wait,
right, look at this ruby. Right.
Here's my question.
I got a gold-plated fucking lighter. I know I'm doing a bad accent, whatever.
So wait, here's my question, because you've been in his shoes, meaning you married a woman of color. He married a woman of color. His family said fucked
I was
up
a prince.
No, but like just the experience of your brothers saying something off color that you go, what the fuck? Like, and then sharing it with the world is, I think, kind of what is, I'm sure, fucking.
No, I don't come from a family like that. It's not like there was like that shit was going. I don't like talking about super personal shit.
Yeah.
But just say my family was a little more open-minded than the average family. You know, we've definitely, fucking had our issues and shit.
Yeah.
But like, it wasn't a.
No one asked what the skin color of your kids are going to be. That's what the big thing is. They were like, how dark's Archie going to be? And you're like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's like, they're just fucking, they're just backwards people, dude. And they're all fucking each other. I will tell you this. This is my take on all of that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I have the answer to all of that as far as like when it comes to racism and should people be together and mix and all of that. How beautiful my kids are.
Yeah.
Is the answer. And then if you look at the royal family who've all been fucking in the same pond, like purebred fucking Dalmatians. I mean, they're some of the ugliest fucking people. I mean, it's just a sea of fours walking through that fucking, they're a mess. Dude, fucking Prince Charles was one of the ugliest fucking people I've ever seen he was never good looking.
He was a weird kid too, weird child growing up.
They're all weird because they're all sitting in the castle fucking each other. So that's my question. You looking at these weird, ugly ass white people living in this fucking castle. Why? I can't believe she went in there and made it out.
Yeah.
I mean, that seemed like, what was that poor reporter in the Middle East where they had him go in the embassy and he came out, but he didn't come out alive. It's just like, you gotta that is like, you're fucking with the level of power that I wouldn't fucking go in there. There is no fucking way I would ever go in that palace and that door's closing behind me.
Oh.
If people are going like, dude, you got to see what it is. I'll take your word for it. I'm good. I'm going to keep being Johnny Appleseed out here. I'll be bread and circus. You guys, you do all the fucking yacht shit.
God.
Yeah. So like.
They're brutal too, man. Once you're out, you're fucking out. You're dead to them. Like they did that with the Queen's uncle was the first king, and he abdicated the throne and gave it to his younger brother, her dad, and they fucking hated that guy, and they made his life. Yeah,
abdicated.
I know a lot about this, man.
What does that mean? 3. Slow down here. I got to start taking notes. Abdicated.
I tell you what, though,
Bert, that is the
this is going to make for
word
great season 7 on The Crown.
What's that?
This is going to make for a great season 7 on The Crown when they cover all this shit. Oh,
I know. They just kind of wrote that thing. Yeah, so that was what I kind of thought about it. It's just like, I was not surprised that they would be super racist, like wondering how dark the kid's going to be. None of that is surprising. It was just, wasn't that, I thought it was kind of already out there. I guess it was interesting to see somebody that actually went in there and like, and had that experience and everything. But like none of that was I mean, it's England. I mean, they're just the shit that they've done. I mean, it hasn't been good.
No, it was yeah.
I'll tell you, it was a rough one.
It
Okay.
was a rough one.
um,
I would love to be like those, just one of those gifted lives that Prince Philip had, where he just partied his balls off, took a boat, sailed to Australia, sailed back, fucking big, and he took like a cruiser, like a big cruiser. He was like like something in the Navy, in the Royal Navy. It was just like, fucking, let's go party, boys. They had a bachelor party around the world and just were fucking indigenous women everywhere.
dude, that just sounds like the most loneliest, horrible fucking experience.
Oh, being Prince Philip would suck dick. He didn't get a voice in his life, bro. That guy got fucked. He married his
That's not what life's about, dude. If you make money, you should help people out. Other than that, what's the point of fucking making money?
Yeah.
Look, I understand. Hey, man, I always want to have a fucking pinball machine in my garage or whatever. I'm not saying you can't fucking do that, but like, if you start making like decent, like crazy fucking money, or like even just it's easy. You can go fucking help somebody out. Even if you just see a band playing and they got a fucking hat there, throw them a fucking 20. There's your little good deed for the day. Something, you can do something, but to just sit there and just roll around in it, right? We got a yacht. All the women with bad fathers come on the boat so we can do horrific things to you. Like, I'd just be like, I would just think that we'd hit a fucking iceberg if we did some shit like that.
Oh, there was no insight on the problematic behavior that went on back in those days. None whatsoever. I mean, just Prince Philip started what we would now call grooming the queen when she was like 13. He started writing her letters. He was like, 7 years older or something. Started writing her letters. He was like, yeah, fuck, I want to marry a princess. My parents don't, by the way, don't take my royal history for what it is. I'm giving you a bottle of wine into the crown royal history. But like, his sister was married to a Nazi. His family were all Nazis. He was like a bastard child. His mom was a whore. By the way, once again, I was a bottle of wine into it.
What are you talking about? You talking about the show?
Prince Philip.
I didn't come to the interview last night. I didn't fucking hear any of that.
All right. No. That's just everything that had gone on under the royal family has been what we would now term problematic.
What we would now term problematic. Why would you go with problematic? That was like some of the most epic evil shit I've ever heard in my life. There's like pedophilia going on in there. There's fucking racism and all that. Things got a little problematic. At that point, we realized
I try to keep my nose out of that shit, Bill. I don't want I don't want to be under the radar. I don't want the site to get locked in on me. And they're like, what did Bert Kreischer? Because all of a sudden some royal fucking websites like dedicates their life to the queen. Is like, how dare you? You can't even talk shit about the queen. Some lady was on Piers Morgan's today saying something, and he was like,
does she have her own?
She would question the queen.
Does she have her own beehive? Like if you make fun of Beyonce, like every fucking, fat chick out there starts. They start calling you a bald ginger cunt and all this shit. It's fucking hilarious to me.
I wish I had those. I had those fans once. I had a set of like diehard fans once in my career. I mean, I think I feel it when I watch me perform, but not people that are going to die on my hill. There's not a lot of people dying on my hill.
I wouldn't want them to waste their time doing that anyways. It's like, I put out comedy shows every couple of years. Go watch it. If you like it, come see me live. That's all you need to do. I don't give a shit if somebody trashes me on Twitter. And be honest with you, I don't even read it.
Yeah.
I don't fucking read it. It's the dumbest shit.
I read yours every now and then.
No.
Me and DeRosa read it back and forth to each other.
Oh, because of that stupid shit? No, Jesus Christ.
Me and DeRosa got the worst of it. They were like, they didn't even acknowledge me or Joe, and any of Joe and I are texting each other, hey man, they pronounced my name wrong in this.
That was interesting. It was interesting to see people watching the same clip and have two of the exact opposite takes on it. But
what was hilarious about that clip was you said, I don't even want to talk about it because people are going to construe this as something that it's not. And all I can say is this. And then they went, no, that's exactly what we'll do. Thanks for giving us a heads up.
Yep, there you
That's
go.
the
There
game
you
plan.
go. You poked your head out just far enough, and now we're gonna make up a bunch of shit. It's like I'm gonna fucking, this is my opinion, so I'm gonna make him be saying what I'm saying. Fucking idiots, all of them. Fucking idiots.
It's that
Fucking
clickbait.
idiots.
You've got to sell magazines.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about that stupid shit because then it just gets them. No, he just said we're fucking idiots. You know that term came from the potato famine? You're a little tone deaf right now. Dude, it is so nauseating watching white people trying to fall all over themselves, acting like they care.
Yeah.
I mean, sitting here watching fucking Hollywood acting like, we're going to hire all these people of color, acting like they weren't the ones who weren't doing it 5 years ago, acting like they were the ones who, it's like, you were the guys running the shit. What do we got? Fucking 20-year-old people running fucking networks now? You guys were all doing it. It was like when the Me Too thing came out and then all these fucking guilty assholes had fucking male feminist buttons.
That was that was a dicey call in a limo going, you want to put this pin on? He's like, I've done some shit. Maybe I don't know, is there a way I can put it like undercover in my inside my jacket?
No, I think if you did some shit, you put it on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who gives a shit? It's just like